He was once God's most devout believer, yet willingly surrendered his soul to the devil, cursed into an immortal creature of darkness. That was Dracula, the world's first vampire. I've heard he not only possessed 3 stunning bat brides, but also built a vast dark empire. Yet despite centuries of breeding, they could never produce offspring that survived. To unlock the secrets of the Stone of Life, Dracula funded a scientist named Victor. Driven to madness, the man stole 7 corpses from the graveyard, and, under the baptism of lightning, pieced together what he called new life. When Victor's creation opened its eyes, his experiment succeeded. But villagers, torches blazing, stormed his castle in fury, vowing to tear it down. Just then, Dracula arrived in person, revealing his true purpose: to use the Frankenstein monster to resurrect his own offspring. Victor refused to comply, drawing his sword to stop him. Yet before Dracula's fangs, all resistance proved futile. Victor's agonized scream as he felt triggered the newly awakened monster's fury. It tore free, clutching its father's corpse and fleeing into the mill. The villagers' torches swiftly ignited the wooden structure, trapping the creature within the inferno. A final heart-wrenching wail echoed through the flames. By the time Dracula arrived with his brides, it was already too late. Years later, such monsters still roamed the world. The most brutal was the dual personality shapeshifter Hyde at nightfall. He transformed into a colossal giant, pillaging and burning cities. Thus, the Holy Spirit Knight sent me to apprehend him. Hyde and I clashed fiercely atop a rooftop beside the church. He swung an iron bell, attempting to trap me, but I had already concealed myself overhead. With a single sword strike, I severed his arm. The enraged giant hurled me against the tower, then forced me to plunge downward. In that critical moment, I hoped to steel cable around him, using his own body to save myself. Yet he was no match for me. When the holy light shone upon him, his evil persona was forcibly expelled. He plummeted to the ground, reverting to human form, crashing into a mangled heap of flesh and blood. Hyde was dead, yet I felt no satisfaction, for I still knew not who I truly was. Years ago, I had collapsed unconscious at the church door, losing all memory. The priest told me it was God's will, and trained me to become a demon hunter. Yet for centuries, my search for my origins yielded nothing. Until that day when the cardinal produced a tattered scroll. The crest depicted upon it matched the ring on my finger exactly. It was the seal of an ancient Roman family. 400 years ago, they swore an oath. If they failed to destroy Dracula, their souls would be barred from heaven for eternity. 9 generations fought valiantly, their bloodline nearly extinguished. Now only Princess Anna remains. Her brother, sacrificing himself to protect her, had long since fallen from a cliff and vanished. I was tasked with protecting Anna while seeking answers to my own origins. Armed with garlic, holy water, and every weapon to counter vampires, my assistant and I trekked thousands of miles to reach the small town. Yet strangely, the locals greeted us with hostility, and Princess Anna herself demanded I surrender my weapons. Just as